No, 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 no. What are you doing, Helly?
It's literally silly. Like they say, you all have pouches.
Pouches?
Hello? We're back with Severance episode 4. Let's see what they're cooking for us. They made her do it over and over again. How many times have she done this? Yeah, they didn't let her go home.
We'll try again in the morning.
Jesus.
See you tomorrow, Helly.
Jeez. Wow. Wow. Something this show does really well is like putting you in their headspace. Like them taking the time to let you almost feel and like visualize what our characters are feeling. Like last episode with the one who desevered. The way they shot the transitions and how they mix with reality in his mind, I think it just puts us in the headspace of how fucked up what he's going through is. Like they made us visualize it. And this right here of her just leaving and the next second she's back. Like in a split second, she just got through that hours of torture. And in a split second, thinking she would get some rest. In a second, she's back. Boy, I'll be madder than a
I read it 300 times yesterday.
300 times.
I really am sorry, okay?
They're making her internalize this.
No paraphrasing. Again.
When I hear people take pride in the fact that they work 70 to 80 hours a week, take pride about it and call others who don't want to work that hard. It's not supposed to be like that, big dog. That's not the goal. We're not supposed to work that much. So it's like so lost in the sauce that like you internalize this, pick yourself up by the bootstraps, that when anybody's even calling for like better working conditions or just a better economy in general, or just how capitalism is sucking life from out of us, you get who have internalized that shit, defend the system that, oh, you're just being soft, like you should work more hours. That is not the goal, fam. And I know what I'm saying. Hey, this guy, naughty. And I know what I'm saying doesn't like directly correlate to what we just saw, but I just thought about it. When the system has beaten some people down so hard, shit turns into it is what it is. And instead of like opposing it or thinking of like a way the system can be better, get people just ride with it like that's the new norm. Did she drop her phone here? That's not his friend's phone, is it? Did his friend even have a phone? PD? Stop meditating on that, bruh. Aren't you curious? They've taken the fight out of her, bruh.
1072.
Jesus. They've literally taken the fight out of her. For now, I hope. I hope she comes back. I love that the break room is like break room, kind of like where they break you instead of where you go to take a break.
Break room sucks, but that's why we have protocols and procedures so we don't end up there. You'll learn, I promise.
She'll never learn. I don't want her to learn.
Really? I got to focus. Yes. Feels good, right?
I guess.
Awesome. I'm glad you agree.
She did not agree.
Great work.
I'm sure she saw that. Share the info, my boy. If they ever try to escape this place, this mace, dog, I don't know how that will work. She went into his shit.
Will you put that away?
Yes.
But what do I?
It's a map of the hallways.
No, it isn't.
I thought we weren't supposed to make maps.
We're not. I didn't. It's just something I found. I think Petey made it.
Oh shit, you didn't turn it in?
You're such a hypocrite lecturing me on following the rules.
I wasn't lecturing you. I'm just trying to keep you out of the break
I can't
room.
believe Petey was a mapper. Let me see. He's got wellness, management, perpetuity, everywhere we know of. This must have taken him weeks.
Why aren't we supposed to map the office?
It's an Egan rule. Render not my creation in miniature.
Why?
What the f is this?
They look like houses, right? That's how houses look.
Yeah, exactly. Because these are random board doodles.
Well, maybe they're on the outside and Petey found a way to get to them.
So why would they be on a map of the severed floor?
It could be a thing, you don't know.
It's not a thing.
Clearly he was trying to tell you something.
No.
Right.
Go lick a boot, Mark. You're more loyal to this place than to your friend.
How it felt around here before you showed up.
You mean when Petey was here?
Yeah, because there was balance. We could have fun and work without the whole goddamn department imploding.
Work is bullshit.
The work is
Preach.
serious and important. And we deal with the uncertainty it brings us in the way that Kier would have wanted. Together,
Nah.
as a family.
Oof.
I could not, with a razor to my throat, be less interested in being your family. Your best friend left this for you, and you don't give a shit.
Tell him. I love that she's been the catalyst for the change happening here. This is going shredded.
Mark,
There, it's gone. Thank you, Helly. Now we can get back to work.
Mark! It's an emergency.
The book.
Damn.
Mark, what is this?
I was gonna say, does he not recognize his brother-in-law? How long has he been working here? Because I was gonna say, if he doesn't recognize his brother-in-law, then maybe he's been working here since before his wife got married and got pregnant with him. So his office version don't know Mr. PhD over here, but he clearly does.
I'll be turning this into milkshake.
What? Why? It's booty. It's booty with your name on it.
Excellent decision, Mark. This is an idolatrous text that should be brought to him immediately.
Oh my god, the bootlicking, man. Hey, she's looking at us. Like, you see this bullshit. Oh, she's gonna put it together, isn't she? She got a weapon.
planning is you're going to give me a video camera so I can tape a resignation to my Audi right now. Or you're going to have to explain to her why she...
Jesus Christ. Girl, I was thinking you was about to threaten someone with that blade. Your own fingers? I thought she was about to take boss lady hostage or something. Oh, why?
Cobell, right?
Christ.
Hi, Mark. I'm just catching up with your trainee. Mr. Milchek, could you get the video camera, please?
Can she trust them? Is she celebrating too quick? With that smile? This can't work, right?
Oh, boss. Guess this is the part where I should tell you to go to hell. Except you're already here.
It's not gonna work, is it? Of course it didn't. She made a response?
I watched your video asking that I resign. I also received and responded to your previous request. I assumed that would resolve the issue, but now Miss Cobell says you threaten to cut off your fingers? I understand that you're unhappy with the life that you've been given. But you know what? Eventually we all have to accept reality. So, here it is. I am a person. You are not. I make
Hello?
the decisions. You do not. And if you ever do anything to my fingers, know that I will keep you alive long enough to horribly regret that.
Jesus.
Your resignation request is denied. Turn it off.
Okay, I remember in episode 1, or was it episode 2, her outside self was very like excited to come work here, knowing everything attached. So if that video is not a forgery, which I don't think it is, oh my goodness. Come to think about it, there's probably some people that would happily make this decision that they only have to drive to work in the morning, but not actually work. Because to their outside self, all they do is just drive to work and get in that elevator. And in a split second, they're back. I've had some shifts. I'm not saying I'm that person, but I've had some shifts at the museum where like I drove there early, 7:30, and realized that like I got my schedule wrong and I wasn't teaching that day and just had to drive back home. And that happiness I felt of not having to work that day, not that I hate work, I love the job, but it's like, oh, I get to just mess around, lay down, do whatever I want to do. With the way people hate work because of how everything is structured and how the world works, at least where some people live in, I can see some people legitimately agreeing to imprison a version of themselves to do the work, get the funds, get the money, suffer the work hours, and they reap the benefits. And the reason why I'm thinking that is because of what she said. I make the decisions. That was cold as a bitch. It goes back to what his best friend said about them seeing him come into the office with red eyes because he was crying. That you carry that weight with you everywhere, even though your working version don't know it, he still carries that weight. This is crazy. Like, this is like leveled up from the last time we saw her, you know, when she would break out of the door at the staircase and she and Seth would do a pep talk. He would be like, go get her again. So her outside self really wants to be here. This is wild. I need to watch that whole thing again. This is crazy.
I understand that you're unhappy with the life that you've been given. But you know what? Eventually we all have to accept reality. So, here it is. I am a person. You are not. I make the decisions. You do not.
I'm a person, you're not.
If you ever do anything to my fingers, know that I will keep you alive long enough to horribly regret that.
Jesus. And in my head, I'm about to say, how could someone do something to themselves like that? How could someone do this to themselves? But then I calm myself. I'm like, we're human. We all do self-destructive stuff to ourselves all the time. Be it self-sabotage, be it some of our vices, how we don't take care of ourselves enough, our bodies, our mental health. Like, we do shit to ourselves all the time. She said, turn this shit off. Wow. He didn't make it. And of course, they're not going to tell the true story of why he died.
We have to get his chip.
His corpse is scheduled to be destroyed by cremation following his funeral on Sunday.
But the chip is not in his head, right? Didn't they remove it? Didn't he remove it?
So you knew my dad?
Yeah,
Yes.
at work.
Oh, you're one of those. Do you ever think that maybe the best way to deal with a fucked up situation in your life isn't to just shut your brain off half the time?
That's gonna make him think of his own situation.
Something's wrong. Shut the light. Heavy thoughts.
Holy shit.
Heart of Snow White. Dreams of war, dreams
She's
of
doing
life,
this
dreams of
now?
life, I can say it like
You freaking animal. Yeah, go find out your neighbor is not who they claim to be.
Mark, sweetheart, are you all right? I'm so sorry. I think I have the cystitis under...
It was a mistake. I have to go.
In the woods. That's where he keeps seeing him in his vision, right? Is this where his wife passed? The accident? Let it run, my guy, let it run. It was there.
That's Petey.
How did you?
Would you mind taking that up to diagnostics for me? It's Casey. I'd like you to run a special wellness session with Marquette.
What's the problem?
He just needs it. Trust me.
Rely on the charity of strangers. Most were beggars themselves, yet they were happy. And so for that summer was I.
It's so interesting to see that it's his brother-in-law's freaking book that is giving him some sort of view of the outside world that is definitely contraband in here. Quite interesting.
Your job needs you, not the other way around.
Oh? No, 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 no. What are you doing, Helly? No. I just remembered the warning from the beginning.
Sometimes I ask people to sculpt how they feel out of clay.
That's his wife's candle. Oh my days.
E is for energy.
What are you doing,
Breaking
Haley?
down walls. S is for stewardship of home and of earth. T is for terror, which gives us more worth.
More than just two people.
Seems like you're getting the hang of stuff here. Cool.
Jeez. Jesus. She was just pretending everything was good. I feel a lot of things I've been watching recently just reinforce this whole concept I learned recently about checking up on friends or people you know who are struggling, who just recently flip a switch and are suddenly so happy. It could be because they're at peace with their decision to go out that way. I mean, with the way they broke her mind and the dehumanization that her outside self showed her, that like, I'm a person you're not. It's so interesting, this ending, that all four of them were going through something. Mark is going through his meditation thing. Irvin is discovering that his friend was lying to him and there was something deeper going on there. And what was the other dude's name? Yeah, the one that stayed late. He found the book and was reading. and Haley. Is that it? Holy shit, the plot thickens, man. I loved the funeral and him meeting his friend's daughter and what she said to him. I can't remember word for word, but something about like, you think it's okay for some people not dealing with what they're going through and just shut their brain for half of it. And I like how that probably made him think of his own situation and about how he's coping with his wife's death. And I love the scene of him going to the tree or to the accident spot and like really like being present there and letting those emotions like wash over him. I hate Newman. I hate Newman and everything they stand for and everything they represent in our real world. Oh God, Haley, I hope someone grabs her or something. But I'm not gonna find out till next week. Thank you all for watching, man. I love the participation and us checking out this show together. I will see you in episode 5 for sure. I hope Haley is okay. Peace and love, y'all. Take care.
A few moments later.
The way the last episode ended kind of left me in shambles a little bit. All of our main characters are going through some level of change, like discovering things, lies being unraveled, and Haley. I keep calling her Haley. I hope she's okay. I mean, this is mid-season. I don't think someone has to save her. Maybe herself will save her in the elevator, or someone has to. Let's check out Severance. Someone has to save her from that elevator, man. It can't end like that. Herself. Climb on something. There you go. That was the only way, man, because the elevator switched them back. Just imagine the panic, like you wake up to yourself being choked. Jesus, where's the dude that's usually there?
Haley?
Yeah.
Oh God.
Maybe you should get out of here.
I know, just wrapping up. Sorry, I love the work.
Psst, you found something else. Please tell me that's the same elevator.
Jesus.
Oh my God.
Get help! God damn it!
Oh my God.
Bro.
Haley, get in the elevator!
God. They're trying to do damage control, huh? I love that detail of how they switch in the elevator is like the focal length changing. Such a good way to indicate a change. I think that's what that is, focal length. That's crazy. One moment you're panicking, the next moment you're just chill. Or he's gonna feel it immediately. The same panic.
Is she alive?
Have a seat, Mark.
Answer the question.
She's in the hospital.
Okay, so you're letting her go.
Oh, they won't.
This happened on your watch, Marquez.
The
And you can thank Kier himself it went the way it did. Have a productive day.
Nah, we're not gonna play that, Mark. No way. I love the rebellion.
That it was not me who was wrong, but literature itself.
What?
I would first need to break it entirely.
Interesting.
A good person will follow the rules. A great person will follow himself. Bullies are nothing but bull and lies. Stop and ask if it's truly you that must change, or the system.
Interesting.
Ran the diagnostics.
And?
Full synaptic coupling. Peter Kilmer's memory was reintegrated. You were right, Harmony. We should celebrate. I figure you'll take a beat before telling the board, especially after what happened with Heliar. Jesus, you haven't told them.
Comb the chip data for source signatures.
It's saved, so you can keep it. A gift.
Please find out who did this. I'd like to deliver everything to the board at once.
I'm glad Haley is alive.
All right, Mark, it's Ricken. Listen, I know you're still in severed Mark form, but Devin's at
4 centimeters, so this baby is officially coming. We're headed to the birthing retreat now, so please come.
I love how much detail he's given.
We are in cabin 6, which is through the gate, and at the end of the row, it's one of the more affordably sized units, but you should be able to find it. Please do come soon.
Did you forget that I was going to be here?
They went on a date.
Look, I'm sorry about the other night.
Yeah, no, it's fine. She's doing great.
Yeah?
By the way,
Okay.
yeah. The contractions are about 20 minutes apart, so we still have some time. Rickon is doing this thing where he cries over her. I'm giving them some privacy.
Hey, thank you for, taking care of her.
That's nice.
Yeah, of course.
He's like,
Be like my father.
No, baby. I think it's good you're getting it out now. It's okay.
Hey, I'm looking for a baby camp.
Oh. The uncle-to-be. Welcome, Mark.
Hey, I'm so glad you're here. I didn't know if they were going to wake you up from work or whatever.
Oh, no, I just saw the message when I got off. Sorry.
No, it's been pretty boring so far.
All right, well, glad to be here. Wow.
Dude, did you see the one next door?
Yeah.
It's like psychotically expensive. It's like a freaking lodge. I hate whoever's in there.
It's just fat cats making fat kittens.
Yeah. Oh.
It's a contraction. Mark, say a secret, quickly.
He doesn't have to, babe.
what?
The fetus is drawn to clear air. Purging secrets can create a soul void that speeds the labor.
Okay, and we want that.
Oh, we do.
Babe, maybe not right now.
It's fine, I'll start. Mark, I love you, and I feel hurt that you haven't called me to thank me for the book yet. There, good.
The book?
We left a copy of his new book on your doorstep.
5 days ago, 5 full days.
Okay, well,
But your boss took it.
It must have been stolen or something.
What? That was an advanced copy. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Rickon. Shush.
I'm good.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm gonna go get coffee.
Yeah.
I'll be back.
Mark, please go with your sister.
Mark, would you help me hang the kelp?
Kelp?
Hang the kelp? Why?
Do you really want me to explain it?
Probably not.
Hi.
As the neighbor?
Hi, I'm so sorry. I'm another pregnant lady. I'm from over there. I just came out on a coffee run and I got distracted by your beautiful coffee and I was wondering if there's any chance you could hook me up.
Okay.
Yeah, yes. Thank you, Chris.
Hi, thank you so much. I'm Devin.
Gabby,
Thank you for narcotics.
is it your first?
Yeah. Yours?
My third.
Experience.
3 kiddos. I'm so scared of ruining one child. How do you handle it?
A lot of help, I guess.
How about this cabin? So nice. You rich?
If the thief reads the book, it will have been worth it. In fact, I bet you he turns himself in afterward.
Interesting.
I know the last time you were in a medical facility was for Gemma.
Oh, is that what this is? Medical facility?
Of course, the baby's middle name could have been so lovely a tribute to her, but I understand you were unable to be comfortable with it.
Your kid deserves her own name without some big, feely baggage.
Very true. That reminds me, why do people name their children their own names, but put Junior right after? I'm not throwing any stones. I'm just curious why people do that. Like, there's so many names. You know what I mean? But yeah, they give their kids like their same names. Like, where did that even start? Quite a holistic guy.
I got coffee.
Toll, please.
Ooh. I made friends with the richest lady in baby camp. She was quiet, but she was nice. Very cute. Should send you up there.
I'd imagine she's spoken for.
I bet Alexa would give you another shot.
I bet she wouldn't.
I bet you could ask her.
Okay.
You
okay?
Oh.
You want me to go get her?
No. Hold on. Can I squeeze your hand?
Yeah. There we go.
Ooh.
Need me to tell a secret?
Yeah, go ahead. Give me your door.
I kind of think Lumen might be up to something.
What do you mean? Like with your paychecks?
Something darker.
Hearing stuff. Just around.
Who have you been talking to?
You remember the businessman?
Oh! Holy pit of hell!
Darling, you okay?
Why do people do this?
I'll go get Alexa.
Why do people do this? Man, women's bodies. I think it was like 2 years ago. I had like 4 or 5 different friends from college had babies at the span of that year. And getting to meet their babies and be around them. Also my sister-in-law as well. And then my sister had her baby. And I've always thought the idea of birth and pregnancy is amazing, but like it's different when it's someone close to you. And just to fathom this idea of like what y'all's bodies go through to create this life for all the months and the birth. Woo! I'm like, if there's is darn near the closest thing to magic. Just the pain of it and the beauty of it and the whole creation of it is very different when it's someone close to you and you get to chat with them and it's amazing. Bro, till the morning. She's crowning. Who's been trying to call him? I'm guessing that's PD's phone. I'm gonna pass her.
So this will be Annie Helly's first conscious experience since the hanging. When she sees you, it's important your eyes be kind. Do you know how to make your eyes kind?
What the kind of question is that? Puppy dog eyes, baby. Oh my god, I wonder how she's gonna...
You're okay.
Jesus.
It's all right.
Kind eyes. What the...
So they locked away the extension cords and other dangerous items, so, you know, you should be safe. And if you want to focus on looking for happy numbers for a while, that's fine.
I don't think she's okay after that, man.
Do you want to talk about it?
Until she has one of her own. But not me, though, because it's only...
Uh-oh.
Miss Casey.
I'm here to observe Heliar.
No one told me.
Miss Cobell's orders. I'm to watch her for signs of sadness and verbally encourage her to forego further suicide attempts. Upon request, I can also perform a hug.
You know, I've been exhibiting signs of sadness. Could I get one of those?
No.
The way they fit humor into this very dark, confusing show is the way he stood up like, hey man, if y'all don't know him from the MCU, he's the dude that is always telling Spider-Man to do a backflip. He's the dude that was recording live streams of Shang-Chi in that movie. Where has he also appeared? Oh yeah, I think he just appeared in the new Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, the animated series, which is dope AF.
You know, I've been exhibiting signs of sadness. Could I get one of those?
No.
You miss every shot you don't take, man. He tried. She is not okay, man. I mean, who would be after that experience?
Are you upset?
No, I'm peachy.
If you're upset, you can request a
hug. I know. I'm good.
What about what he discovered last time? Venom is back. I wonder if this is his subconscious like seeping into his work self. They're gonna take him to wellness again.
I have to go to O&D. Something's come up. And I'd like to seek Bert's counsel.
Bert.
Okay, fine. Just make a copy of that map in case we have to come find you.
Map? When did he share the map with him? I'm trying to remember if they showed Irv the map last week. Because I only remember Uli, Helly, and Mark knowing about the map, and Mark went to shred it, right?
I'm sorry, Irving. We must have sent this print job here by mistake. You weren't supposed to see this.
What are these?
Nothing. A joke from Miss Cobell.
Sure.
One that Dylan talks about. Huh?
Interesting.
Did that actually happen, Mr. Milchick?
Of course not. Nothing like that could happen here.
Boy.
It's proof. It is ironclad proof.
Milchick says it didn't happen. And why would one department physically attack another? Newman wouldn't just then give them all the other department's resources.
Does O&D know that? Are we even sure about it? Because with 7 people, there is a lot that they could do to us.
I could ask.
Your new friend who lied to you about the size of his department?
Right.
How do we know what else he isn't being kosher about?
I was waiting to see when they would address that. Because he said there were only 2 people in his department and he saw like hundreds.
You ran a 266 on Irving B?
Yeah. Just now. I thought it might dissuade him from spending so much time with Bert G. I'm sorry, should I have consulted you?
No. Good initiative.
I saw Miss Casey down there. You're having her watch LER.
I am.
May I ask why?
The light of discovery shines truer upon a virgin meadow than a beaten path. I'm trying something new with Miss Casey. Keep it between us.
Okay. Seeing her scars. Jeez. I'm sure this shit is not easy. Like, people who have, like, attempted and still have, like, visible markers of it. Seeing that every day. I mean, no wonder, her outside self, like, used makeup to cover it. Speaking of her outside self, how does her outside self even feel about... She came back to work. I didn't even think of this till now. Like, knowing that yourself inside almost ended your life and you still came back to work the next day. I shouldn't be surprised. I mean, she made a video directly to her the other day telling her, I'm a person you're not. Dehumanize her own self. So yeah, she covered it up with makeup and came back to work. But yeah, I want to know the reason why she's so persistent on like working here. Like why? Because we know why Mark wants to work there. That's his unhealthy way of coping with his wife's passing, but oh boy, she sees it. Everybody gotta see it.
Hi, Miss Casey.
Please describe for me your time in the restroom.
Hello?
Oh, no. Ugh, I'm so sorry, Miss Casey. I turned and...
Bet you're drunk. What'd your mouth taste like when you got in today?
Heliar, you have to come with me to distribution supply.
That's okay. I can watch LER while you're gone. It's only a few minutes, right?
Distribution supply is 8 minutes, round trip.
I swear she's a robot.
You know, I go to distribution supply all the time, so I could, if you...
My boy trying to get some.
Helly, I just realized I haven't shown you where we keep the extra pen caps. It's not far, do you mind?
I'm good, thanks.
Nah, you're right. Shouldn't go anywhere without Miss Casey.
Take the hint. Take the hint.
Careful out there, boss. Weird energy about.
Very weird. 8 minutes round trip.
And he says to the...
Bert.
So where are all these pen caps at?
How are you doing, Helly?
Start talking.
Did you make up the pen caps to ask me that?
I just wanted to talk.
I'm really bad, Mark. Thanks for noticing.
He drew another map.
Petey's map.
Yeah, since you've been gone, I've been trying to recreate it on my lunch breaks. I thought maybe if we work on it together, we can...
I'm not your new Petey.
Damn. Has she given up the fight?
Mark took her to look at pen caps.
Where? Now?
They're fine.
Just at the end of the storage wing.
Bert G is in the conference room.
Why did she tell him that? Why did she tell him that? Isn't her boss trying to not make them come in contact? Or something like that? Weird energy.
Bert.
Irving.
What are you doing here?
I was turned around. Actually, I was looking for you. I hadn't heard from you. Well, I was... Ah! Dylan, oh my God!
What are you doing?
He was coming at you.
Let him out.
Let him out.
Let him out.
What is he here? You saw that painting? You want to get disemboweled today? Hey, where's your friends? Plural. As in the 6 people you've been hiding from us.
Oh, my word. I
know what you're up to.
What is wrong with you? Open the door.
What is going on? I still can't remember his name, but I love that he's very like suspicious of the other department. I mean, he should be, because like Bert's kind of lied about the number, but I'm sure Lumen itself has its hand in everything and is manipulating everybody one way or the other.
Where the are we?
Don't you want to at least...
I told her I wanted out and she told me I wasn't a person. My own self told me that.
For real.
And that's horrible, but don't focus on her. What do you want?
Mm-hmm.
What I want is for her to wake up while the life drains out of her and to know it was me who did it.
Jesus. The was that? A baby?
If I could just explain.
Save it, Marauder.
Marauder.
Our department chief and new hire have gone missing. Do you know where they are?
No, I just came to see you.
And the rest of your department?
They're back in O&D Irving. I know. I said it was just Felicia.
If you came here to see me, then why are you in the conference room? Why not come right to the office?
I didn't know why you hadn't been back, and I didn't want to scare you again, like with the hand thing.
You didn't scare me.
You had a joke.
Joke?
To say when I got in.
Prove it. Tell it.
I hadn't worked it out yet.
Why did you lie about the number of people in your department?
Explain, yes.
Because we don't trust you guys.
You, the king of don't trust us?
I do, but stupid old stories, jokes even.
What do you mean?
It's literally silly. Like they say, you all have pouches.
Pouches?
Hello?
Carry young?
Yes, according to some. You each have a larval offspring that will jump out and attack if we get too close.
That's psycho.
I mean, it's a joke, of course, but I don't know. The sentiment, somehow holds. People are weird. Though I'd be remiss not to say that in this theory, the larva eventually eats and replaces you.
Damn.
Oh.
Which Irving would solve the mystery of your youthful energy.
Look at them flirting. Was that his joke that he was working on?
You disapprove?
I do. I do disapprove.
Certainly the handbook forbids taking heart to other employees.
The handbook. This guy's Owen goddamn D, who are duplicitous snakes to a one.
Oh, I love all these characters, man. That sounds like a baby, but also sounds like a goat. Is it a baby goat? Brawny? Damn, it is a baby goat. What are you gonna discover?
They're not ready. You can't take them yet. They're not ready. It isn't time. But get the hell out of here. Go!
What in the Black Mirror is going on here?
The grim barbarity, optics and design.
That's what it said.
There's definitely no painting by that name.
He tied him up.
Were we enacting?
It doesn't matter. I don't think it was real. I mean, I'll have to confer with my larva, of course.
I'm sorry.
Relationships beyond the platonic are frowned upon anyway.
Is that what we are?
Well, Bert G., at this time, I formally release you from MDR's super. Be ever merry.
Would you like to come in? There is something in the storeroom I'd like to show you.
Oh.
And Dylan, of course.
Okay, back up. You say don't do it.
Courtship of Kier and Imogen.
He met his wife, a steel man, in an ether factory.
Damn dumb being here.
Yep, that's the picture.
How something could be wrong if Kier...
Get away from him!
Dylan, what?
You lying...
Dylan!
He claims he doesn't know about this painting. Meanwhile, it's sitting right there on his shelf.
That isn't.
Irv, we need to go now.
It's not the same.
What?
Look at the badges the Raiders are wearing. That's not O&D, Dylan. It's us.
Interesting.
This one's never gone into the hallway rotation. It's called the macro data refinement calamity.
Okay, but we've never done anything like that. Why the hell would there be two versions of the same painting?
The future?
I mean, what if the goats are the numbers? Like, we're deciding which goats live and which ones... Oh, God.
I doubt it's that.
What if it's humans?
I know you don't want to be here, but I'm glad you are.
Warrior.
I'm sorry that this is the best I can do right now.
If you give me the map, I'll clean it up. You're drawing it.
Oh, hi, Miss Casey. We were just heading back from our mental health walk.
You're both unhurt.
We are.
Why would they be hurt?
I'm glad. I was scared.
Oh, because of what happened to her.
I forgive you.
This show will be so ripe for rewatches when I'm done with season 1 and season 2. Cause
You aware what MDR is up to right now?
I thought that's what you were paid for.
You're not stopping it.
The surest way to tame a prisoner is to let him believe he's free.
How many more departments are you going to let them find?
I'll have a word with Mark.
I would be careful. Upstairs wouldn't look kindly on this.
Yes, Daddy. You can talk to me when you figure out who hacked Kilmer's chip.
Okay.
Excuse me, everyone. I want to introduce you all to Irving and Dylan. They're from MDR. They're friends.
Look how happy Irv is. In a lot of ways, this kind of felt like and this is not a bad thing, it felt like a setup episode. Like things to come. I love I don't know the right term to use, but I love how during Mark's sister's birth of her baby, he was also thinking about the death of his friend. I love how those two kind of like went side by side. Just thinking about Helly's situation, because they've shown us in previous episode that when you swap in the elevator and swap back, it's almost so sudden. Like, not almost, it is sudden. Like, it only lasts a second, right? Like when you're leaving and when you're coming back. So it doesn't even feel like you're leaving work. So like when she was dangling from that, that's probably the last thing she remembered before she went unconscious. And then when she came back the next day, snap right back into that state, but now you're fine. It's the way I think about it is almost like, you know, when you're dreaming that you're having a nightmare, or like you're falling from maybe like from a building or something, and you immediately wake up and everything is fine and you're calm. That's probably what she felt, but like times 5,000. So interesting. The Miss Casey, I'm wondering why she told Irvin that Bert is waiting for him in there. Did she just want to see what happens? And speaking of Irvin, him seeing the black like tar, I'm suspecting maybe that's his subconscious breaking into this reality that they have here at the office, but let's wait and see. And obviously, please don't answer anything till we get there. It was very cute seeing Bert work up the joke, the youthful joke. I was watching the show River lately, and it really made me think about how we don't see enough older romances in like popular cinema or TV shows, television. It's always young couple, but seeing older couple is like, this is freaking rad to see. I think it's pretty rare. Seeing them flirt like two little girls, or like it's amazing. I love that Helly and Mark have finally made their alliance, and I love how suspicious Dylan is. My man does not play around, except when he's trying to get a hug from Miss Casey. And the painting, I don't know if the painting is depicting the future, because with everything that Helly and Mark are cooking up, I can't see this not turning into some kind of like riot, kind of like in the picture, for them to break free. But we'll see, man. Let's check out the next episode. Hide and seek. What are the goats about, man? Is this boss lady? What is up with her wearing his chip? Or his implant?
Craner.
We ran the data from Kilmer's head like you asked. We found the signature from the console they used to hack the chip.
Interesting.
I think it's traceable to Ragabi.
Ragabi.
Yeah, she cracked reintegration. I'll find her.
Interesting. So it happened from inside? She about to pray? Oh my days.
Tame in me the tempest for that I may serve thee evermore.
Is she worshiping Kier?
Send me the values 9 that I may feel thy touch divine.
I mean, one of you mentioned similarities with Scientology, or like how this makes you think of Scientology, and I mean, now that we've seen her worshiping the dude. I mean, it's no more just having a museum in his honor and like quote him like he's freaking Jehovah. Like literally worshiping. Have a shrine for him and everything. Go get that phone, Mark. Atta boy. Where is it? Who's been trying to call? Wow. Why'd he dispose of it?
It's beautiful.
Is it another department?
It could be just for us, our secret place.
Finally. What I mean to say is that your O&D colleagues are very nice, but they're also
Always around.
Yes.
I think, you know, the Luhmann manual doesn't say anything about lip-to-lip contact.
It does discourage romantic fraternization. So
this can't be romantic, though.
Purely for fun.
Not romantic at all.
I'm truly sorry. I'm just not ready. I'm sorry.
It's fine.
He's not a rule breaker.
Just stay here with me.
Oh, we got the baby. Good job, Mom. Rude. Oh.
Looks like we both made it through.
Oh, hello.
Devin, from the retreat. I accosted you for your coffee. Oh, he's beautiful. He looks like a William.
His name's Bradley, actually.
Oh?
Not William? You changed it?
Did we leave the juice boxes in the car?
We must have.
Hi, Angelo Arteta.
I'm Devin. Nice to meet you.
Congratulations there.
Oh, thank you.
You two know each other?
Yeah, we met at the birthing cottages.
Nice to meet you too, Devin.
Yeah. Wow, Kazal.
There's some weird energy going on here. Damn.
Bye.
Bye, you guys. Bye, Bradley. What in the...
Same girl. Same.
What does camaraderie mean? Most linguists agree it comes from the Latin camera, which means a device used to take a photograph.
Interesting.
And of course, the best photographs are of groups of happy friends who love each other deeply.
Good to know. Camaraderie.
Camaraderie is more than smiling together in photos. It's standing together in hard times. It's recognizing a common struggle in another person and reaching out to offer them a loving hand.
I'm not gonna lie that, like, the choice for his brother-in-law, as wacky as he is, to be, and strange as he might be sometimes, to be the voice of reason or the guide for them in here through his book is genius. I think absolutely genius. That, like, he's the kind of person he is, but his book is what is helping Mark, like, navigate his, like, rebellion to Luhmann. I think is a stroke of genius.
we should return to O&D immediately. All of us. Today.
Someone's eager to fraternize.
Fraternization has nothing to do with it. This could be the start of us uniting the departments, the way Kier always intended.
Maybe his ghost can officiate your wedding.
And I'm self-reporting you.
You're reporting me to yourself.
Okay, you said they were making things?
Yes, in some kind of machines. We didn't ask what.
It's the clubs they murder those goats with.
Shut up. I agree with Irving. O&D is the next piece of this. Now, once we've mapped the whole floor.
To be clear, I do not approve of mapping.
Right. What if we go on another mental health walk? Could be fun.
We still have a lot of work to do, so.
The work is mysterious and important.
That's good. That sounds just like me.
Back to work, slackers. Praise Kier.
Hey, you fraternizing too?
What? A leader who cares about his employees and takes their requests seriously.
Really?
Yeah.
Look at you, all dewy-mouthed. You never smile at me.
He's right, Mark. You are sparing with the facial encouragements.
That's ridiculous. I smile all the time.
What are you all talking about?
Oh, we're discussing the...
Yes, Mrs.
Mrs. Casey?
Miss Casey.
Miss
yes.
Casey?
Yeah.
Wait, where is she?
Part-time innies may not be as socialized and sophisticated as yourself, but they still must be held accountable for their actions. Miss Casey was told to supervise Helly, and she failed at that task.
So...
I snuck Helly out. I mean, if anyone should be in the break room, it's me.
Ah, valiance. Not a core principle, but sweet. Who won't you go to the break room for? She's just a wellness counselor, Mark.
Yes, but she shouldn't be punished. I mean, I thought Helly needed a walk. I mean, I'm allowed to do that.
Just a walk.
Initiative.
Yeah.
Ah, the camera footage. The goats.
Or were you sniffing around other departments while your department falls woefully below quota?
She almost died.
It's not your job to play nursemaid to every new refiner.
Okay, so what is my job?
Are you really asking me that?
What is it we actually do here?
Okay, my boy's standing up.
We serve here, you child! And until you get that through your mildewed little brain and hit quota, MDR's hallway privileges are hereby revoked. So get your little ass back to your desk and stay there until you're told to move.
No.
MDR are more in the will they won't they energy shared by Miss Casey and myself.
Oh, yeah?
And I think I wore this nice-ass shirt for her today.
I love that our characters are slowly getting beaten down to the point of like, okay, f all this, let's go all out. Because the way she just yelled at him and his reaction here, sheesh. I mean, we did see what happened when they beat Helen down to the point where like she almost offed herself. But I think back then she was alone. But I think now that they're all coming together as a group, something can happen. And in the next scene, I love the little detail of Helly drawing a lamp. Very good and very realistically. Call back to what she told him last episode, that let me do the map drawing because your drawing is kind of... So I like that they put that little scene there of us showing her drawing skills, and she was not just around.
When you picked that show this morning, you didn't know she existed.
Well, maybe love transcends Severance.
You think so?
No.
Maybe, man.
What about you and Mark?
What?
You two enjoy sneaking off the other day? Baby goats?
Why are you saying it like that?
This man, I love him.
Baby goats is code for sex with Mark S?
Mm-hmm. Baby goats code for sex with Mark S?
No, they were actual goats. Why would we call it that?
Okay. Yeah, I believe you.
He don't.
You find out what happened?
She's in the break room.
Is that because of us?
And we're not allowed in the outer hallways anymore till we hit quota. So no more interdepartmental visits.
Yeah, he got chewed out.
I'm sorry, Mark. It's my fault. I've been setting a bad example as the senior-most refiner.
Mm.
Which way did you say it was to O&D?
Oh, he's breaking the rules. Look how proud Haley looks. Go. Let's go. Squad.
Mill check.
I'm on it.
I love that. I love that defiance. Whoa.
This is more people than I've ever seen.
Same.
It's okay. I know change can be disorienting, but MDR is here now. You are welcome here much as I hope all of us will be welcome to visit you at your place of endeavors.
And your pouches.
Surely you must have some questions for them.
It's called macro data refinement. What do you refine?
They don't know. Numbers.
Is that a watering can?
We think it might be supplies for the executive wing upstairs. Then again, last week's outfit had more of an aggressive feel.
Hatchets weren't aggressive.
Hatchets?
We've been trying to figure out how it all fits together. We found a department the opposite way from here. Well, raising baby goats.
Raising baby goats?
Mm-hmm.
There is a lot unknown to us as well, but we keep plugging along. It's important work, obviously.
Everything we do here is important.
It's important because it actually is or because you're saying it is.
Right, Irv. This just made me think of something. You know how in some places of work they tell you do not discuss your paychecks with your coworkers? That always sounded weird to me. Like, that always just smell of some kind of going on. It's like, what, are you paying me less? Are you paying someone significantly more? Like, are you paying the women way less? Are you paying maybe immigrants that are here way less? Like, what is going on? It always seemed weird to me. Like, what's your business if I tell my coworker how much I make? So I just thought about that when they started like sharing secrets with each other, like things that they're not supposed to tell each other. That, oh, like we're just trying to figure out how everything works. I mean, there's something going on here that even everybody in their department don't know is going on. And her not knowing what they're doing in here as well, talking about the hatchet last week being more aggressive, is like, they don't even know what they're doing here too. They're just fabricating like random things here. And the goats not being ready, what does Lumen make? So interested.
Maybe we should work together on this.
Together, doing what exactly?
Finding out why there are goats, or, finding out how big this place is, or how many of us there are.
Mm-hmm.
Why won't they tell us what we're doing here? What are they so afraid of?
Make a union.
If the Egan philosophy is illumination above all.
Illumination beyond all.
Oh, brother.
Why are we down here still working in the dark?
Mark, you've come a long way.
That was poetic as man.
Word.
Mark is right.
He is.
He is. Having Kier would want us to feel the warm embrace of knowledge and truth. That way we could be true partners in its teachings.
Mm.
And we could each bring one aide de camp.
Uh-oh. Okay, before he hit the fan, let me actually say one more thing. What he just said about, like, we should all share in the light of blah, 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 blah. Like, essentially the company's, what do they call it? Company's goals, company mantra, to share the light and, like, illuminate all of us with knowledge and the warmth of everything Irv said. It just made me think about how, like, companies always say that, but we know it's right? Like this whole, we treat each other like a family, kind of like when any company gets into like legal trouble for their like take Facebook or Mr. Zuckerberg, for example. Anytime they mess up when it comes to security, inappropriate things being sent to children for the algorithm to grow and make them advertising money and everything, the first statement the PR team always do is like, our company, you know how they say, like, our company's number one priority is the safety of our users, and this. It's all bull, right? At the end of the day, it's all about their bottom line. And the reason why I thought about it is like Lumen's philosophy and like mission statement is coming to bite them in the ass, because yes, with what Mark just asked, like, yes, why are we in the dark? Why are we not part of that enlightenment as well? So through Kier's teachings is like enlightenment for everybody. So it's helping encourage them to get enlightened. which is not what the head honchos in charge want. And I just love it. And something I've been thinking about since last episode, for a character like Irvin that is so dedicated to the rule book, I feel like when he finally finds out that this company he believes in so much is full of, he's gonna have the biggest crash out, I feel. And I'm hoping for it. To the point where like he told Bert that he wasn't ready. Which, I mean, it could just be him not being ready as a person, but I kind of interpreted it that he didn't kiss Bert or take their relationship to second base or first base, however you see it. He didn't take it that way because the rules are he's so dedicated to the rules, you know? So like when he does find out everything is, I feel like his crash out is going to be massive, and I cannot wait for it.
We could each bring one.
It's like martial arts takedown or something. Look at that sweet afro. Ah, smart man.
Not children, Mr. Milchick. We didn't do anything wrong.
Ooh. She ain't messing around, foe.
Key, chosen one key. Progress, knowledge, show no fear. Key, chosen one key.
Ain't no way, boy. Ain't no way.
I trusted you, and you abused that trust.
Your trust.
Your inefficiency and free-range chicken roaming is ultimately your responsibility. Escort him to the break room.
Happily. He don't give a damn. Damn, she's just leaving.
I'm sorry.
Bro, look at her eye bags. She's probably been there for a while.
What happened to your hand?
Apparently, I jammed my hand at work replenishing a water cooler. Or at least that's what they tell me.
Those jugs are very heavy.
Indeed, they are. Have you seen the princess?
No, not since her birth. But I did talk on the phone with your sister.
I love her smile.
Did you ever think about having kids?
With Gemma?
Yes.
You know, we tried for a little while. We talked about adopting at one point, but no. Then you think, okay, this is the life you've been given. That's another life, and you don't get that one. So do something with this.
That's very healthy.
For real.
She was very pragmatic. Always had a plan B. You know, one time we were supposed to go on this camping trip. Is it weird that I'm talking about her right now? I feel like...
A little bit. I just realized.
Yeah, but we're on a date.
I haven't walked out on you yet.
That is healthy for both of them.
You know, sometimes I think she'd want me to get off my ass. And sometimes I think she's not worried about me at all. She's just pissed that she's dead. Sorry, I know this doesn't totally make sense.
She's a part of you. You know, you can't just separate yourself.
Oh, no, but you can, Alexa. With this exciting new procedure.
Walked right into that.
Yes, you did.
I want to speak on that too, and that is such a beautiful conversation they're having, because I hate gender wars or like commentary about gender wars, like, because it's just so stupid and pointless. But the whole conversation about like someone shouldn't talk to their ex or even like talk about their ex, or like what she just said, like that person is a part of you, you know? Obviously, if your ex is freaking the second coming of Satan or hideous, like abusive person, obviously like them. But even at that point too, they're still a part of you, and like they can be part of like your growth, and not them per se, speaking about them and things. I'm just trying to summarize what I'm trying to say, but like I love what she said, that they're a part of you and it's okay to talk about how you feel, like how they made you feel, if you've moved on, this, that, and the third. I always feel like I agree with her heavily that like it's very important, like they're a part of you. It's okay to talk. It's okay to, obviously with respect. Like I've had friends tell me that their partners have told them that how much better their exes were than them and all that. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about like how he's talking about her. It's in a healthy way. It's in a way that's respectful to the person he's talking to now. And he also like checked in like, hey, like this is probably not great talking about this while you're here or stuff like that. You know, it's important to check in and make sure everything is good. So I love that. I love that so much that she kind of told him that it's okay, like they're a part of you, and because I'm with you now, don't expect you to like delete every memory of them from your head, both the good and the bad, because like all those struggles, all those goodness, however it may be, like made you the person you are. So I think it's very unrealistic to like require a partner to just like wipe all that out of their head. I love their conversation. And what he also said about her, he thinks she wants him to move on, or she's like mad that she's dead. Like that's something to think about too. Like something else I just thought of. I was listening to this interview the other day and this guy was pissed for no reason. And he was like, why every time someone dies, people always say, oh, man, they're in heaven looking down on us. It's like, you don't know what that person did. You don't know if they're in hell, if you believe in that anyway. He's like, you don't know what that person did. I just thought about it when I was talking about like how he's saying what we usually expect from our dead loved ones to be saying. That like, oh, don't worry about me, like live your life, get up your ass. But it's like, you don't know if they're mad as hell about being dead. Anywho, let's get back to this awesome convo here with Alexa.
Walked right into that.
Yes, you did.
That's cute. They have something to do with Lumen? Oh, he's severed. Is he? Not severed.
Love?
Yeah.
She's here.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Ah.
What the?
Devin, this is Mrs. Selvig.
Hi. Yeah, and you're Mark's neighbor. Thanks so much for meeting with us.
Oh, it's a privilege. I went giddy when Mark mentioned you were looking for someone.
So serendipitous.
I know.
The kelp worked, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Hello, little Eleanor.
That's my niece's name.
May I?
I do not like her around this baby. It's a wrap. They're hiring her. Be careful who you bring around your babies, man.
701, 702, 743.
Damn.
Dylan, I've awoken you at home. I need to know where you put it.
Hello?
Where I put what?
The ideographic card you took from OMG. I saw the footage of you taking it. Did you smuggle it out? Is it here?
Holy shit, is this my house?
Dylan, listen.
Wow.
If someone paid you to smuggle out that card.
No, I put it in the bathroom, second stall behind the toilet.
Thank you.
I didn't even know what it was.
That's fine too.
Daddy! Daddy!
We told you to count to 1,000 and wait outside.
Leave that kid alone.
End it.
Daddy!
We good here?
We're good.
Whoa, a lot just happened. Wow, that answered a lot of the questions that he had. Well, not a lot, but some of the questions he had in like episode 1 or 2 about like his Audi. Boy, when he grabbed that little boy and giving you a quick 2-piece. 1,000, have you ever counted to 1,000? Damn, so his work self saw his son. Yeah, now he has something to fight for on the inside for sure. Now that he knows he has a kid. Also, the way his outside self reacted to Seth, the Lumen guy, shows that like he's chill with Lumen. I mean, from the outside, kind of like how Helly's outside self is chill. Because I thought when he snapped back, he's going to be like, what the hell are you doing in my house? Heck, what the hell are you doing in my closet? But he woke up and just was like, oh, we're good. Hello? So Lumen can just walk into your house, into your closet, have a convo with you, and all you have to say is, we good? That's suspicious.
You should probably call our cars.
Yeah.
Can't tell he haven't been on a date in a while.
That's June. Hey, this is tonight, like right now. Should we go to this, maybe?
What is it?
Well, it's this band. I kind of know one of them. If it's lame, we'll leave.
Who's that?
It isn't as cool as we are.
Exactly.
The hell?
I am feeling very old right now.
No, you totally fit in. Don't worry about it.
Please tell me they're gonna see someone from work.
2 beers, please. Hello?
Hello? Oh, maybe he'll see his friend's daughter here. Wasn't she a guitarist? That's her.
You're filming, you
Sure, thank you.
Oh? Okay, he can get down with this. You took my first love.
I hate you, Lumen! Hate you, Lumen! Hey, I'm,
The guy from work.
how are you holding up? Sorry, this is my friend Alexa. This is June.
You guys are really good.
Are we? I'm pretty sure we suck.
Well, that last song was great.
Right, what you know, right?
Your dad would have really liked it, I bet.
Really?
Yeah.
How the would you even know that?
I think we're gonna take off.
Yeah.
She's the daughter of someone I worked with, died, and it's difficult to piece together.
She's like, shut up, my guy. Shut up! The hell are you doing in his house? Or this is the lady's house, yeah.
Did you find her?
I got a tip from a campus cop against college. What the are you wearing?
I was doing some private research.
Nanny work.
Doc, I've had a day, and I'm still trying to figure out what part of this conversation couldn't have happened on the phone.
The dean's told security to look the other way. Probably is Ragabi. Want to come with me and find out?
No, I do not. Let me know when you have her.
Oh, maintenance is installing tonight. I think it's a good call. So, you're like a nurse or something?
They do not with each other, man. All of them, they're Lumen. That's all he can think about. I was like, boy, why did you throw away that phone? I wonder if it's the lady that's been calling him. The one who helped sever him. Pick up, pick up, pick up, pick up, pick up.
Hello?
Who is this?
Talk!
Friend of Petey's.
There we go.
Hello?
I'm so excited right now.
Is this Mark Scout?
Ooh!
What did he tell you before he died?
Everything.
Nothing. I wanna understand.
My boy.
Can you meet me now?
I wonder who plays her. Oh, they already went there for her. Maintenance. I was thinking in my head, what if the lady outside is Helly? But I'm like, no. Cause Helly's outside version wanted to get in. But then I'm thinking maybe she wants to get in on purpose. I have no idea where this will go at all.
Are you alone?
Who is she?
Yeah, it's just me.
Not Helly.
I used to teach at this school.
I know.
Who are you?
Come with me.
Yeah, because they're looking for y'all. Boy, move! Go! Ooh! Okay. So y'all see why it would have been a mind for me if the lady that was calling was like Haley's outside self. Because let me just take you through my thinking. I don't like theorizing because what's the point when the show is gonna show it to me? Because like I've theorized a lot of shows and movies that I loved, and the thing about theorizing is sometimes you cling so firmly to that theory that when what happens end up happening, sometimes, not saying you're a better writer, but like to you and based on the things you like and love, your theories might be so much better and satisfying than how the show ended. One of the best shows or the greatest stories I have personally consumed is Attack on Titan, is an anime, and like waiting for like a year or 2 years for the finale or for the final season and all the theorizing I did, the ending underwhelming for me. So I don't like theorizing at all. But like the reason why I was thinking it was Helly is because I'm like, what if Helly sending that video and telling her inside self that I'm the human, you're not? What if that was just part of an act? Because like she just wants to be inside so bad because like she's trying to crack Lumen from the inside. That was what I was thinking. Amazing episode. Bert and Irvin, cutest. The lady that was also pregnant at the cabin, very weird energy with her and her husband. I love how our team came together this episode in sweet defiance of Lumen. And I love them chatting with the other departments and everything I said there about class solidarity and like unionizing and like workers getting together to like require better or demand more from the people they serve. I will never stop being terrified of Harmony. Like, I'm sure she's a sweet woman in real life. I mean, they usually are actors that play such intense roles. Like you see an interview of them in real life and like it just melts your soul. But goddamn, like she terrifies me, man. And her being close to Mark's family right now, close to the baby, even more dangerous. I love Alexa. I love the conversation she has with Mike, with Michael. I feel like they're gonna be a very healthy relationship. But I mean, with Lumen in the background, pun intended, who can really have a happy ending around here? You know what I'm saying? Oh my God, them coming to Dylan's crib and his work self seeing his son, dude. Lumen, they play such a tricky game and they walk such a fine line that like it's gonna implode. It's definitely gonna implode. There's no chance it doesn't. But yo, thank you all for watching. Kind of sucks that I have to wait a week to continue this, but hey, that's what you get when you're watching 5 shows at once. But peace and love, y'all. Let me hear your thoughts in the comments. Spoiler free, please. And as always, if you see any comment that is spoilery or hinting, just write something under that comment so that I would ignore it. Peace and love, everyone. Take care. I gotta go do some grocery shopping.